Cocaine Bear sits in a pretty interesting place in the so bad it's good movie genre, because you've got something like Birdemic, which was a genuine attempt to make a movie, but it's just so bad it ends up being a really fun watch. Then there's movies like Sharknado, which tried to take advantage of the so bad it's good trend by intentionally making a bad film. And then there's Cocaine Bear, a film that's concept sounds like a lot of fun, but feels like it's leaning towards the Sharknado category, but with an actually solid script and a major studio willing to give it a large enough budget to make it work. Cocaine Bear is a kind of fascinating anomaly. The title really tells you everything you need to know, but when a whole bunch of cocaine gets mistakenly dropped over a forest park, it's only a matter of time before it's found by the local grizzly, which means when this cast of characters goes down to the woods today, they're in for a pretty big surprise. Now, while the title doesn't exactly indicate quality, the trailer really did. I think it almost set expectations a little too high, but it still feels like a movie that's far better than it has any right to be. The biggest hurdle a movie like this has to jump is the fact that you can only sustain the novelty of the Cocaine Bear for so long. But the reason the movie works is because it knows that itself and has enough tricks up its sleeve to really pull the whole thing together. There's not a whole lot of places to go with a plot for a movie like this, so wisely it makes up for it with a pretty wide cast of characters that all overlap with the bear and each other. We've got the police inspector and his junior partner, a drug dealer and his depressed best friend, a single mother and her child, and the child's best friend, a park ranger and her love interest, and then a group of teenagers in the woods. It is a lot, but even with only 90 minutes, I thought it did a really great job at giving each of them enough characterization that they felt like actual people and not just bear food. And that is the real advantage of having so many characters, is the fact that it does feel like any of them could be eaten by the bear at any time, and they are. At the end of the day, that's what you're here to see, and it really delivers on some fun deaths by the Cocaine Bear, but it also throws in some other pretty gruesome ends as well. The biggest strength of this movie is just how well cast it is. This is Alden Ehrenreich's first film role since 2018 Solo, which is just crazy. I did not like that movie very much, but its problems were not his fault. He's a really great actor and one of the absolute standouts of this film. He's just given so much to do. I have to show this clip from the trailer.
A bear did cocaine!
I mean, just incredible. The child actors are also really impressive. It's got the girl from the Florida Project, who really seems to be one to watch for the future. And then, Ray Liotta. This is his last film role ever, and I just really feel like he never got the roles he deserved after Goodfellas. He's just such an amazing actor. He has only a small role here, but he just brings so much weight to it. While it is a really fun time, I think it starts to fall short with his comedy. Like, don't get me wrong, it does have some really good gags, especially with the children, but it just isn't quite as funny as you'd hope it would be. And it feels like they know that as well. There's a lot of ADR in this movie where they're throwing jokes in off screen or with the characters' backs turned in a massive wide shot. And I know every movie uses ADR, but in this one, when it's used so much in obvious ways, it starts to feel weird. It really took me out of the movie. Weirdly, I've heard some people criticize this movie by going, "Oh, I just want to see a zany bear killing lots of people," and seem annoyed by the actual story within it. And that was sort of weird to me because it's that part that really elevates this movie. It's not just a shitty B-movie script, you can tell there's a lot of talent behind this, and that's what makes it so damn entertaining. Cocaine Bear isn't going to win any awards, but it is a hell of a fun time. I'd give this a light 7.